Hello everybody, welcome to Cool Chef at Home. Today I have with me Mayur. Hi Mayur.
Hello.
What are you going to cook for us today?
So today we will do a double cheese casserole, chicken casserole, which is basically chicken breast with some marinara sauce, and we'll put cheddar cheese and mozzarella cheese, and we'll bake the whole thing.
Alright, so it's a baked dish and it's gonna be complicated but it's gonna be fun.
Oh, it's not complicated, it's a very simple dish.
Ready?
Absolutely.
So viewers, it's very simple. If you do this dish, you can impress a lot of people. So let's get started soon. The ingredients we've taken 6 chicken breast pieces, taken bread, roasted it to make it crunchy, and then we're going to be making it pieces of these breadcrumbs. I've taken 1.5 kilos of tomato. We're going to be crushing it in the mixer and making it a puree. I've taken cheese, cheddar cheese and mozzarella cheese that is required. Taken salt. We'll need around 4 to 5 teaspoons. Pepper, around 4 to 5 teaspoons of pepper. We've taken sriracha mixed spice, which is required. You can get in any shop. Then I've taken oil. We'll need some oil in order to, fry the chicken. So let's go ahead with the process. So Mayur, what are we doing over here?
Right, Sunil. So we are just adding some salt and pepper on both sides of the chicken breast so that we season the breast properly, right? And then we will pan sear them in a big kadhai.
All right, so we take the karai now and we put oil in it.
Yeah, we take oil and you also take some butter, and I typically do 50-50. So couple of tablespoons of oil and a chunk of butter, and that kind of brings down the boiling point, and it gives a awesome taste.
All right, so we've added the chicken now, and we fry this for how long?
So you just have to sear that, give it a couple of minutes, a minute on each side, and just turn it around. So you're not really cooking the chicken all the way. You're just searing it on both sides, and wait for it to get some slight color, right? So just check out if it has the color, and then you take it out on a tray.
All right, so we're gonna cook this for a minute on each side, and then basically check that and take it out on a tray. So I have 6 pieces, or we have 6 pieces, so we're gonna do 2 rounds, but for the video I'm gonna short this up. And I see here now that Mayur has taken a tray and he's all set to check this and put it in a tray, right Mayur?
Absolutely. So just check, right? So I've just ensured that the chicken gets some color on it, and I'm just putting out the tray.
All right, so now the chicken is on the tray, and we're gonna go ahead with a second round of 3 more pieces of chicken that needs to be cooked in over here. So this dish is not spicy, not too sweet. It's something which is very tangy, right?
This is a continental dish. Now you can always define your spice level. So you can add more. We do add a layer of spice on the chicken before baking. And you can manage that when you are actually going ahead with the baking process, right? So we'll come to that part.
All right, so looks like we've got all our 6 pieces cooked well for a minute on both the ends. And what do we do next?
So the great thing about this recipe again is it's a single pot recipe, right? And you can take the same pot in which we fried the chicken, the same oil and oil, probably add some more, and then you add a couple of teaspoons of garlic and you fry it well. Again, give color to I like to brown the garlic. It gives a nice flavor when I add tomato puree to this. And I'm trying to make a basic marinara sauce, which is nothing but garlic, salt, pepper, tomato puree. And I try to add little sugar. It always enhances the flavor of the sauce, right? And that's what we are doing. So you can see that I'm browning the garlic. So it should not be burnt, but it should be browned. And you can see that garlic is changing its color. So once it's brown, then you go ahead and add your tomato puree, in this mix, right? And you keep this on a high flame so that you need to really burn off all the liquid, most of the liquid from the tomato. So tomato is very heavy on liquid, right, on water content, and that needs to go out. So we just add this. We add some salt. So I'm adding around 4 teaspoons of salt. Again, you will have to taste it and figure out if you want to add more. Similarly, I'm putting around 3 teaspoons of pepper and around 4 teaspoons of sugar.
That's the white sugar.
That's the white sugar, and you can go with the granulated sugar because it's going to get melted as it is, and you're heating this up.
So Mayur, we have made the puree. That's the tomato puree. We've also got the chicken in place. So how much time this puree would take for us to prepare?
So this needs to boil completely, and you will find that this is very liquidy right now. So this will become really thick.
Okay.
And once it is of a fair thick consistency, then you can use it to coat the chicken.
All right. Let's wait for this to happen and then make the chicken.
Right. This will approximately take at least 30 minutes to 45 minutes.
Perfect. Let's watch out for it.
Sure.
All right, so it's been around 30 minutes and it's already come to a boil and gravy has thickened up. So now let's go ahead with our next step. What do you say, Mayur?
Absolutely. So one is you take those chicken pieces which were already in a tray. Now this is where I'm adding the spice mix. We are using the sriracha spice mix, but you can actually go ahead and take anything. You can put anything to spice it up. Chili flakes also would do. And the level of spice is what you can define at this time. So I don't want to go very spicy, but I've added a spice mix across all. And then you just coat each breast with that marinara sauce, which is fairly thickened, and you can see that color has changed completely from a pink to a red. Right, it will be a dark red sauce now, right? And you just coat it up well so that there are no open areas. And then you go ahead, and there are 2 types of cheeses. There's a cheddar cheese and a mozzarella cheese. So you first go ahead and give a light coating of the cheddar cheese, then you add the mozzarella cheese, so it just gives you more stringiness and taste. So cheddar is for the taste, mozzarella is for the stringiness, and you just add the mozzarella, break it into pieces. We have grated this cheese, and again you top it up with 1 more layer of cheddar cheese.
All right, I think, Mayur, what I want is more cheese. I think we need to add up all the cheese that we have now.
Oh, absolutely, but keep some cheese. So what we will also go do is we'll add those bread croutons, right? So we have taken the crispy bread, cut each bread into 9 pieces, right? 3 by 3. We add that.
All right, this is the bread pieces. Okay, we're gonna add that now.
Right. So, and this will give a very good texture because you have the sauce and the chicken, which will be very nice and juicy, and the bread will toughen up and it will give you that crunch factor.
Okay.
So this will give you a different flavor profile. It will give you that crunch when you are consuming this food, and it will also absorb a lot of the extra moisture of the dish.
Oh, okay. Yeah, now we get it. You're right. So we now add some more, spices.
So I added some more oregano on top of it, just from flavor perspective.
Tanginess. All right, we're going to be putting this in the oven now. So Mayur, how much time do you think this would take in the oven?
So I'm putting this in the oven. I have set this up for 200 degrees for 30 minutes. These are not very big pieces of breast, so you'll have to manage the time according to your breast piece. These are medium-sized pieces, so I'm breaking it for around 30 minutes, and then we'll let it rest for a while.
All right, so this guys go in the oven now, and let's see after 30 minutes how it comes up.
The important part to note is you have to preheat the oven for at least 5 minutes before you put this in. All right.
So all right, Mayur, what's next now?
So we cooked this for around 35 minutes at that temperature, and it looks done. It's looking fabulous.
Oh wow, just get it close to the camera, man. I want all my viewers to see it. This is amazing.
So there is some liquid still around, which we are going to keep it with the oven off.
All right,
and 10 minutes.
And I'm sure the liquid is expected because we've got cheese, we've got tomato, So a little bit of liquid is expected, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Plus the juices from the chicken have come out, right? So all this will get reabsorbed.
Okay.
We keep it for 10 minutes back in the oven with the oven being closed.
Okay.
So we are not going to on the oven. We're just going to keep this.
Okay.
Let it rest for 10 minutes. All right. And you can see the oven is off. And it will be there for 10 minutes.
All right. So we're gonna have it, and it's kind of
All
done.
right, it's
Great.
time now for the serving. So go ahead and do the honors, Mayur.
Oh, you can see this is such a beautiful slice, right? So you have
Absolutely.
an awesome dish which has come up this. Oh, and it smells so amazing, Sunil. This is just fabulous.
All right. Thank you, viewers, for watching this. Please do like, share, and subscribe to us on YouTube.